Hey guys, welcome to episode 42, the finale of Pokemon Generation 1. Last we left off, we took down the Elite Four and our rival one last time to become champion of the Kanto region. Now before we get to the main attraction of the video, we're over here on Pokemon Yellow. Reason being, there's a couple more things I do want to go ahead and show off. First things first, yes, I taught this Pikachu surf as well. And, in Yellow, it actually has its own surfing animation. Just so you can get a better view of that there. That's actually a pretty nice touch if you ask me. Also, full disclosure that this is the same save file I used to get Body Slam for the purpose of the LP. A completely different save file, however, from the one I used to get Pikachu Surf for my red save for LP purposes. Krabby? Actually didn't know you could run into Krabby here. I think it's yellow only. But anyway, here's the Cinnabar route to get through Seafoam Islands. It's way easier. Well, if you don't get any random battles, that is. Golbat, really? Now, you're not going to hear it very well because it's Visual Boy Advance, but on BGB you'll be able to hear it really well that Pikachu actually says its name much like in the anime. Just surf up to there, and things will start looking familiar. This is basically where those two paths meet up, so it's really the same old thing from here. Yeah, the Cinnabar route is a lot easier. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. So yeah, either way this place isn't so bad. Because yeah, loop around here. And we're back at the same strength puzzle from before. Now, a bit of an easier way to bypass all this crap. Oh yeah, I had to use another Clefable to get that one strength too. Is to get this one done first. Then take care of this one here. Now also you'll notice, speaking of references to the anime, that the Pokemon Center nurse did in fact have a Chansey next to them. That is only in yellow, again referencing the anime as much as they possibly can. Also, I think I mentioned this before, but in X and Y Pikachu actually said its own name. And here's Articuno. So with that shown off, back in a moment. Alright, so over here back in Fuchsia City, you'll notice in yellow there's this house that wasn't there before, and proof of concept you still don't have to fight either of these two in yellow, but the reason this is here is, if your Pikachu knows Surf, it's time for a minigame, Pikachu's Beach. Here we go. This is the Surfing Pikachu minigame. Oh, failure. Was doing good for a while there. How? Yeah, the hitbox is a little bit weird. How the hell? Yeah, that was just me getting greedy. I don't know how that didn't work out. Oh yeah. Made a pretty solid landing that time. 33-19. Not bad. At least for one of my earliest runs. This is actually my first time ever doing this. And full disclosure, I've practiced this a couple times because, yeah, I was not good at this at first, and I still feel like I have a lot more to learn. But with Pikachu's Beach demonstrated, back in a moment. Alright, I am back, and for those of you playing Yellow version, the champion battle, while the same trainer, is a completely different team, so I figured may as well show it off. As for my Yellow team for this, Pikachu, Thunder, Thunderbolt, Surf, and Thunder Wave. Would have used the Thunderstone, but in Yellow, Pikachu refuses to evolve. Not sure if you can trade a Yellow version Pikachu to Red and Blue to evolve it via Thunderstone, or if it still refuses. Venusaur, Razor Leaf, Toxic, Leech Seed, and Body Slam. Charizard, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Fly, and Slash. Now since in Red and Blue it can't learn Fly, for me that would instead be Earthquake. Blastoise, Surf, Blizzard, Bubble Beam, and Earthquake. Gengar, Nightshade, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Mega Drain. And last, Rhydon. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Double Edge, and Seismic Toss. Yes, I actually have to trade it over the red to give it an Earthquake TM, because for some reason, Rhydon does not learn Earthquake naturally. I don't know why. Yeah, we've heard all your smack talk before. Same old crap from you. We've heard it all. And time for the champion battle on Yellow version. Different pose, too. Sand Slash. Ugh, gonna have to switch. Yeah, Pikachu's special stat is way lower than I thought it would be. But again, it's all because it refuses to evolve, the stubborn little prick. Alright, Razor Leaf. Let's go. Looks like it might have been a one-shot. Yes! I really couldn't tell that well, but I thought it was a one-shot. Alakazam. Instead of Reflect, this one knows Kinesis. Basically glorified Sand Attack. Just imagine how fun that is. And yet you go for Recover? Why? Okay, well now it makes sense. I can keep this up as long as you can. Because seriously, this is getting ridiculous. Psybeam. I question why not Psychic, but whatever. I did less than I thought. I mean, granted it was only Psybeam, but it's Alakazam. Exeggutor. Alright, Charizard, go for it. Fire Blast. Yes. Stomp. Yes! Landed it. That should be enough. Alright, now things get a little bit interesting. Cloyster, if you lost one fight to your rival but won the other, this would instead be a Vaporeon. I think I'll go for Venusaur here. Razor Leaf. Aurora Beam at this level? Really? Attack fell. Big deal. Razor Leaf is a special move in this game. Because yes, in Gen 4 it sadly became physical. I almost question why, but then again, whatever. Ninetales, if you lost both fights to your rival at the start, this would instead be a Flareon. And again, he always saves the starter for last. Alright, Blastoise, go for the Surf. And Quick Attack. I mean, hey, at least the rival's playing somewhat smart this time around, because this team is actually somewhat challenging. I rest my case, Confuse Ray! Okay, broke through it. Awesome, broke through the confusion. Perfect time to do that, too. And Jolteon, if you lost either fight to your rival at all, this would instead be a Magneton. Level 65 to boot. But again, the evolution is what's level 65. Oh crap, Pin Missile! And it's doing less than I thought it would. Okay, get that guaranteed paralysis where it counts. Quick Attack. How? That's not gonna do it all. I'm gonna have to switch. Alright, Rhydon, your time to shine. Okay, that's gonna average out. How much is that really gonna do? 5 per hit, 10 of it criticals. Alright. This Earthquake could one-shot it from here? Yes! And with that, Yellow version champion battle complete. For those wondering, the rest of this cutscene plays out exactly the same, so back in a moment. Alright, I am back, and we are once again back on Pokémon Red. Now that we've become the League Champion, there is one last place we can access. Up here past the Nugget Bridge. Gonna go ahead and put on the Max Repel while I'm at it. Although it's not gonna help me too much for the area up ahead. And gonna go ahead and use Surf. And now, what was once known as the Unknown Dungeon back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cerulean Cave. This place has some of the strongest Pokemon you will find in the wild. I keep forgetting to just go right back to the item slot. For example, level 51 Dodrio. And I'm actually going to fight these things because I want Blastoise to learn his final move. Because it's the last move that I'm missing on this thing, and I wanted to learn it before the LP is over. Level 51 Kadabra. And this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of levels, put it to you that way. The lowest I've seen is level 46 Magnetons and Golbats. That's the lowest I've seen. Hey, for those of you who want another way to catch Chansey, here you go. At level 56 even. May as well talk about Chansey a little bit. This thing is a special tank. Unfortunately for it, its physical defense stat equals 5. Its evolution in Gen 2, however, Blissey, is the very definition of stall. Max Elixir over here. Yeah, I actually missed one of those things back in the power plant. Nugget if you want it. Come over here. Not counting the Rhydon here. at level 52. Surf's up. And we should be fairly close to a level up for Blastoise. Oh, come on! I hear you, Dodrio, but I don't want to bother right now, although I kind of have to in this case. Blizzard. Should be a one-hit kill. Well, it should be a one-hit kill. That should be the level up. There's the level up. I'm not going to bother fighting any more of these guys because there's a rare candy coming right up. Actually, right down here. Now come around here. There's that rare candy. With that, let's go ahead and use it on Blastoise. Hydro Pump at long last. You've been quite useful, Bubble Beam, but time to make way. 120 power, 80% accurate, nothing special about it, but damn does it hurt. For those wondering, Gen 6 nerfed it to 110, but it's still a really powerful move. Over here, another full restore. Oh. The bike is actually up further. Well, good time for that repel to wear off, too. Crap. Because, yeah, max repels are actually going to start helping now. There's one particular thing I really don't want to run into, and it's not you. Level 52 Marowak. Come on, I really... like, at this point, just getting through here is basically going to rely on how many random battles I run into. Hopefully not too many. Feels like 52 has been the magic number. Probably should have done some grinding up to level 60 so I can get around some of these random battles, but whatever. Okay, they are really trying to stall me for time at this point because this is starting to get a bit too ridiculous. Alright, so far so good. Up around here. I'm expecting at least one in here. No, okay. Can't get my hopes up, though. I've been screwed over before. And this is when I really did not want to run into. Level 55 Electrode. I can't run from this thing. Well, I could probably, but it would take me numerous attempts and Earthquake would just be faster. Ouch! Overkill! Nice! See what I mean? Hey, Chansey. Level 64 Chansey. Yeah! For those wondering, just go where I'm going and you should make it through here just fine. Keyword should. Yeah, level 64. And I've actually seen level 65 before with Ditto. Yeah, these Pokemon are really high level. There's also level 64 Raichu as well. Speaking of Raichu, speaking of level 64 Raichu, that was amazing. I actually called it. Oh, can't escape from you, huh? Doesn't seem like it. But I'm gonna have to. Your defense is pretty good, and I'd rather not bother. And that was a critical, mind you, but it was Thunder Shock. Put it to you that way. Imagine Thunderbolt. Full restore, please. Alright. Thankfully, I've still got plenty of time. Around here, Ultra Ball. Random battle. Right on. We're actually almost at the end of the Cerulean Cave itself. Really? Come on, Raichu, not now. I would like to run from you if I can. Thank you. Right. Coming around here. Really? Speaking of Ditto, level 65, there you go. Free Ultra Ball. Come on, we are so close. Not now, Raichu. I've got to run from this one in one shot. Come on. No. Come on, 30 seconds. Can we make it? We might still make it. Max Repel. Surf, and we should be in the clear. That is our prize for getting through the Cerulean Cave. Let's save, and we're not actually going to fight this thing just yet, because over on Yellow, Cerulean Cave's layout is completely different. So with that, back in a moment so I can show that off. Alright, I am back again on Yellow for the other version of Cerulean Cave. For those wondering, there is a third layout in the Japanese red and green. The remakes Fire Red and Leaf Green would revert back to that layout, even in the US versions. First things first, you want to surf over here, come up here for this little detour, and so long as this random battle's happening, it's a gold bat at level 55. Yeah, the random encounters are much weaker and easier to run from. On top of that, well, aside from this max elixir here, the pathway in general is much more linear, making Cerulean Cave in Yellow a complete joke by comparison. Well, depending on how many random battles you run into, that is. Come over here for an Ultra Ball. And head down. Yeah, Gloom at level 58. The strongest I've seen in my trip here in practice has been level 60 Ditto and level 60 Rhydon. Put it to you that way. The weakest I've seen is still level 46, I believe Graveler. Really? That was like, what, 3 steps? This is starting to be Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum level random encounter rates. I rest my case. Yeah, this Golbat sprite looks much better than the red and blue one, with that really long tongue for some reason. That sprite is just still so bizarre. Anyway. Surf down here. Rare candy. Always nice to see those. Get back on the bike. And up here, Ultra Ball. And level 52 Sand Slash. Yep. Way too many random battles right now. And I'd rather run from all of them, to be honest. Come on. Well, there's that level 60 Ditto I was talking about. That's the highest level I've seen, alongside level 60 Rhydon. The Rhydon, from what I can tell, are kinda rare. Level 50 Rhyhorn. May as well go ahead and put up the Max Repel. Although, really, Max Repels in Cerulean Cave don't do you much good. I rest my case. Feels like I've just been barely low enough to where I'm gonna get a bunch of random encounters. But then again, I'm just doing this after the Elite Four and all that. None of that grinding, nothing. This is straight up the same old, same old. Come down here for a max revive. Really? I think it basically triggered the quick turn trick. Doing that, and that's what triggered the random battle. Yep. Quick turn when you accidentally trigger it. And by that I mean a random battle triggers it for you. Yeah, Gen 2 onward make quick turning much easier. No matter which way you go, it's all going to lead to the same place. Come down here first. Yeah. I've only been in this place for about 5.5 minutes and I'm almost at the end. Can you tell Yellow version Cerulean Cave is much easier? The beauty of having a much more linear pathway. Nothing over there. And now these random battles are just stalling for time. It's gotten to that point, really. This is basically the last leg of it. And yeah, we're going much faster than we were back in the Red and Blue Cerulean Cave. Put it to you this way, I barely made that in under 10 minutes. Mind you, to be fair, I did have to go through up past the Nugget Bridge and all that just to show how to get there. But nevertheless. Either way, we are making faster time than we were before. Surf here? You're serious? Right in front of the item. Or items, rather. Max Revive, and I believe this is an Ultra Ball? Yep. Because, yeah, full disclosure, I did practice both of these layouts of Cerulean Cave before recording, just so I could at least know what I was doing. You're kidding me, right? As soon as I get off the water... Wrong thing. This is really starting to stall for time. Hey, Rhydon! Level 62! Okay, that is the strongest thing I've seen so far. And it's still weaker than that level 65 Ditto. In terms of actual battle prowess, not even close, but yeah, the level 65 Ditto is still higher level. Still, that's the strongest I've seen so far. Now you're stalling for time. I mean, we've still got plenty of time either way, but still. The repel wearing off at this point, I'm just deciding to not care, because we're pretty much at the end anyway. There's level 65 Ditto. I was wondering when we were going to run into one of those. Although, truth be told, I didn't know you could actually run into level 65 Dittos in yellow. Okay, so it's really mostly the encounters that have changed, but they're still easier to run from, so this place is still easier overall. This is ridiculous. I'm right at the end. I've got plenty of time, which you are just stalling for at this point. Let's surf on Pikachu one last time, and we are in the clear. And once again, that is our prize for getting to the end of Cerulean Cave. And you really, more than ever, want to save. With that, back in a moment. Alright, I am back, and the main reason you wanted to save here and now. This is the final legendary Pokémon. Remember those books back in the Pokémon Mansion? Well, this is Mewtwo, the best Pokémon in Gen 1. Being a Psychic type with extremely high stats, especially in the special stat, it can learn a wide variety of moves. Psychic, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, Mega Drain even. Like, there's just so much this thing can learn, and over the years, it's only gotten stronger. And at level 70, the time has come. Let's use the Master Ball. Or at the very least, that's what most people would do. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however its size and disposition are vastly different. Yeah, like I said, most people will use the Master Ball to catch Mewtwo. As for me, however, over here on the red version, call me crazy for saying this, but I actually want to battle Mewtwo the legitimate way and catch it without the Master Ball. With that said, let's do this! Now, Mewtwo's moveset in this battle. Psychic, Swift, Barrier, and Recover. We need to paralyze this thing now. Swift. That shouldn't be too bad. No, not really. Now, with it paralyzed, we need to try to do as much damage as we possibly can. And here come the barriers. Even one setup isn't wrong. Let me do that. I'm gonna take this time and Psychic. There goes one. As long as it doesn't use Recover, we're still in a good spot. Alright, Flareon, Fire Blast. Gotta do what you can. Fully paralyzed, I had a feeling it was gonna use Recover. Psychic. Not good. Barely. Okay, we can at least make this count. Ooh, full paralysis. Body slam. Full paralysis again. Perfect. Ultra balls. Here we go. Ooh! 1, 2! It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. I can't believe it! First Ultra Ball on Mewtwo! We're done! We're finally done! That is it for Pokemon Generation 1. With all that said and done, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this all the way through. And until whenever my next LP is, later guys.